What's up, Cat? How's it going? Huge. I'm assuming they've all been going very well so far, given your drawbox prowess. Huge. What up, Naya? How's it going? Oh no, what happened? Tapped into shading, but waiting until we get into the shading section. Huge. Good choice, good choice. What's up, Naya? Ooh, it's been a minute since we've played the Wonder Stop album from C418. I'm very much, if you could tell, I'm a little bit tired. It's gonna be a calmer stream today, despite it being stream 365, which is awesome. Long day, not a bad day, not a bad day at all. Got a lot done, but still quite tired. Didn't get the best sleep last night. I haven't been getting the best sleep. I keep waking up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and I wake up at like 7:30 or 8. So it's hard to get like another good REM cycle in there. Now I'm yawning. Oh no. Awesome, great to hear. What kind of coffee did you get today? Just like iced coffee? Man, this song's quite beautiful. I'm a sucker for like a trumpet or a French horn. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit for you guys. I'm gonna keep it blasting in my ears. What a beautiful part of the song to start off stream. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. It is Tuesday, the 15th of April, but more importantly, today is stream 365. Welcome, Bear Mug. Hope you're doing well. Perfect kind of like lead up with the song and everything. I think we couldn't have asked for a better stream 365. I am very tired today, guys, in a good way. Had a very hardworking, busy day. Got a lot of good results. I'm doing the Reagan. Is it the Reagan thumb? I can't remember. Like whoever did that. Um, you guys can't see me, or at least I hope not. But yeah, legit. Hope you're all having a good one. You guys now know the drill. We're gonna just jump right into it. No reason to delay. Cool. Set our timer. Jump right into it. So yeah, I hope you all had a very wonderful day today. It is a Tuesday. We're getting closer to the weekend. We're getting close to Easter weekend. So for those who celebrate, happy early Easter weekend. I will be heading back with my family to meet up with them. It's been a minute. I haven't seen my dogs in a minute. My doggy. Wonder if cicadas will be back by then, so I'll get the beautiful sound of cicadas in the afternoon, evening. Also, I want to have a serious talk with you guys about future goals. Hey, Jet. More so, though, in regards to Beyond How, because we all know that How is going to be the comic I want to make. But there's an animation I've actually wanted to make. I'm Hat now. We went from cat to jet to hat. We're in a Dr. Seuss book. But there's an animation that I can't believe I haven't talked about on stream, mainly because I'm also kind of guarding the idea. I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't talked about it that much because I've been kind of secretive about the idea. I kind of want to just boom. But I think if we're ever going to do an animation, we are going to do this. This is actually, that's the thing. I want this to be such a big, awesome this is like a major project for me. This is a big thing, not why I started art, but what I want to do with my art. Oh goodness, okay, let's change pens as well. Hey, what's up, Jims? We're going into rants about what we want to do in the future with art. How's your day going? But yeah, so I played this song on stream before. It is Italian Fugue or Fugue Italiana, I think. I don't know. And it's by La Femme, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite band. Ooh, goodness gracious. And we're going to do an invisible corner right now. And, oh, practice presentation went good. That's really good to hear. How'd your quiz go? Oh, that was yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, wait, yeah. Doing pretty good. Very tired. Kind of reeling back from how tired I am, but in a good way. I got a lot of work done. But yeah, this animation I want to make is going to feature the song Italian Fugue by La Femme. We could even listen to it maybe this Thursday. Definitely different energy than today. But I want it to be a train heist. A very fast, it's like a 3 and 4 minute train heist, just for funsies, not really any crazy awesome plot. Mainly focusing on fight scenes and scenery, which I mean, all animation would love to focus on that, right? But that's my main goal. Because I realized last night, why am I being so protective of this idea? If anything, I would love people to take up this idea and steal it from me. Because I just want to see it get made. That was a terrible line. But yeah. See, Bear's already stealing it right there. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm thinking of Lupin the Third now. Oh heck, that's the thing. This song would match so much with the Lupin animation style / like crazy, silly, fast movement and stuff. Then again, everyone wants to draw like Lupin, especially like the movie, right? Lupin the Third, whichever one it was. I watched it a while ago, maybe a year or two ago. Crazy awesome movie. I love it. Teacher sent the quiz in a way no one could access, so our campus wasn't able to take the quiz. She ignored us for 40 minutes. I still haven't heard anything. Awesome. Sounds like a really great professor. Well, I hope you hear the best things from that exam, because you deserve a lot better than that. But yeah, this Italian fugue video is I think I'll make a storyboard sometime. I saw an animator the other day. Can't remember their name or what I was watching. I just remember like seeing this animator and be like, you know what? It's about time I start drafting. Was Lupin. Lupin, yeah, anime guy that steals things. Perfect. She was forced to use Canvas. Yeah, Lupin is just very high octane, highly animated, definitely like goofball vibes. Thief. Everything goes wrong in the complete right way. Kind of, Mr. Wolf, right? Whatever his name is from Bad Guys. Kind of that vibe, but has more of his stuff to put together in the way that he's just pure, chaotic good. I think chaotic good would be a good way to play it. She sends quizzes and the staff here prints it out. She heavily restricts anything to do with tests and quizzes. Oh my goodness. Bad Guys is just furry Lupin. I could see that. Then again, I don't know who the love interest is because, like, what's her name? I can't remember her name from Bad Guys. So, guys, I'm gonna be real. I watched Bad Guys because the animation and art style is great, but gosh, that movie is not for me. The jokes, like the fart jokes and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I forget it. Like, that's just not funny to me. It's National Anime Day. It's also Tax Day, so follow your taxes, guys. Um, wow, National Anime Day. What's everyone's favorite anime? If it isn't Frieren, you haven't watched the right anime. Yeah, I'm not the demographic. Yeah, animation's great. If they just like pulled a Bluey and made it also enjoyable for adults, that'd be awesome. But like, I legit felt embarrassed watching it. I was like, ooh, like pulling at the shirt collar. Like, I hope, I hope no one sees me watching this. Like, geez, Stray Dogs. I've never heard of that one. One Pete, One Pete. Wow, we have two One Pete in chat. Well, we got some mandatory free and homework for you guys then. But awesome. Glad to see all the One Pete stuff. One Pete has definitely been kind of. And the last episode was actually pretty okay. The pacing seems a bit better, but I'm only 2 episodes in. I skipped the recap episode because I knew the first episode would also be a recap. But we're saying our anime favorites. Yes, yes, yes. Castle of Cagliostro, Lupin movie. Yeah, that's the thing. Once you're finished with One Piece, even though I really want you to watch Frieren or Dandadan, I think you'll really like Hunter x Hunter. It's a bit violent, um, but I think the power system is just as awesome as One Piece, and it makes a little bit more sense. Like One Piece has some bendy rules, and so does Hunter x Hunter. But I think Nin is just a pretty cool system. I'm much more invested in the characters. The characters in One Piece are super flat. Or like they do get kind of dynamic and interesting during Water 7, but after that, kind of meh. I'm not gonna say Gon has the super deep and interesting character, but learning more about him and how he handles things, how he processes grief, especially in the ant arc. I forgot the name of the actual name of it. Yeah, I have to watch FMA because Delano will ban me if I don't. I'm interested in FMA. Yeah, I really want to watch Free Run. Yeah, literally, there's not a single complaint I have about Free Run. I would try. I would try super hard. The only that's the thing. The only one I could even think of is the pacing changes for the exam arc, but even then, it's not a bad change in pace. It's just a bit different because more things are happening. But that doesn't mean much. Yeah, my next classic anime is gonna be Attack on Titan, and then after that, I'm gonna do FMA. After that, I don't know. I'm slowly getting through solo leveling with my friend and gamers. So silly. Don't tell Delano, but I'm thinking about boosting the server. Well, guess what? Delano's here right now. That'd be awesome if Delano like just jumped in chat. That'd be very kind of you, Cat. Oh goodness. A bit imprecise today. Just whatever. Oh. Uh-oh. Animation share. Zero waffles put out. Also be down for a garlic session. Oh yeah, guys. What is it? I'm really down to play some Gartic Phone. Maybe in a week or two. I mean, you guys play Gartic whenever you want, but I would be down for joining possibly a week or two. Yeah, Kat, if you want, I can delete that message so Delano won't see it. But that would be very kind. Me neither. That's the thing. It's something I was okay, cool. I'll delete it. La 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 la. Delete. There we go. And I'll delete that message too, just out of spite. There we go. But yeah, I was thinking about, hey, we could stream Gartic, but nah, let's just have fun. Who cares about streaming? I've been shunned. Smearing a little bit. Oof, smearing a lot of it. I wanted to put my stake in the ground and say, hey guys, we're like focusing up this streamer. You know, we're all going to be muted or not talking when we draw. Yep, I agree. And I say next week because I don't have any exams. It's right before exam season. I'll be kind of chilling. We're getting to that part of the semester where like homework's calming down. War is coming per se. Oh yeah, 365. Thank you. Yeah, finals. There's one exam I need to absolutely destroy, and guys, I may not get it, but I'm gonna try so dang hard. I'm gonna really. My professor believes in me. He's trying his best to help me. Send this video to him. I'm dedicated. Yeah, a year of streaming art. Technically more, but we'll ignore that. Why did I get all sentimental last stream? I had to save that for today. Clip this for Cap's professor. Yeah, I'm gonna show him it, and he's like, "You've been doing this every night instead of studying." I'm like, "Yeah." Knowing him, he'd be cool with that. He's definitely the kind of professor that understands there's merit towards studying and hard work, but he knows it's a balance. He's a very good guy. I'm telling you, the moment I got to college, the like high school, like this was the rate of cool people I met, like very, very, shallow, I guess. And then like high school or college, I've just met so many awesome people that I really look up to so quickly. All these professors, students, peers, friends, whatever. Um, and then it's also increased the number of people I'm like, oof, yikes. But confidently say over the past 3 years, I've met some pretty freaking awesome people. My friends increased. I am social now. Level up. Huge. Are you just talking about in college? Socialization. What? Same here. Actually, I'd say my number of close friends increased. Actually, no, just in general, close friends and peers, like that I actively work with per class. My ability to just like reach out to someone I have not met yet. It's much easier for me to just turn to the person sitting to my right in class at like the beginning of a school year and be like, "Hey, my name's Cav. Hey, what's up? My name's Cavel underscore draws." Yeah. Oof, I have the worst headache right now. I wish I could tell you guys what I'm working on for this hacking project, but I'm not allowed to. Or I don't think it's smart to, at least. We'll save it to after we send the disclosure and things get patched. That was what I was working on for most of today. And not NDA, but just out of professionalism, I guess. Like I could tell you what we breached, how we breached it, what specific vulnerability exists, but then that puts them in a difficult position where it like increases the probability of them being attacked. Because the sooner we get this report out, the sooner they can patch everything. I can't tell you guys the extent of the vulnerability. We can take down their entire website, all of their history, their orders, transactions, emails, and everything. It's all ours. And you don't need to know computers that's bad. What if his real name is like Billy or Matt? You wouldn't believe me, but what if my name was actually Cav or Cavel? What if you hacked Drawbox? That would be ridiculous. That's the thing. I couldn't even, in good conscience, like, I would have to be like, that's weird. It's so awkward to go, like, if I was going to go to a company, like, hey, can I pen test your website? I'm a completely random person that you do not know and cannot trust with anybody's personal information. Can I see if I can leak some emails? That's the thing, though. I have confidence that he's I mean, there's a lot of user input in there, and if I'd be very surprised if like XSS was in his website. Uncomfortable seems quite knowledgeable, so. Jinxie is streaming Tom Clamp. Okay. Is Germa streaming right now? Here, wait. I started watching Germa's Schedule 1 stream. I can't believe I've waited this long to watch it. Tom Clampy. Starting off the Schedule 1 stream with Germa being like making all these weed jokes. Poke is just crazy funny, that stream. I'm only in the first like 30 minutes of it, but oh my god, it's so funny. Poke is like already hitting the craziest jokes. Like I took the oh no, that was Vinny who said I took the Mario mushroom in a Wendy's parking lot or whatever. Oh no no, Poke was like I take a shower to get rid of the buffs from drugs. It was Abdullah. And Vinny smoked weed in a Wendy's parking lot and passed out in his car. I'm sorry, but Poke is just so funny to me. It's just that easy. Yikes. Oh, guys, so from last stream, you know that I'm like I was super tired. I fell asleep probably at maybe 11 o'clock last night, which is decent for me. It's actually pretty good. I think that's a great time. And then like I wake up at 6 a.m. this morning. I had a nightmare, and I like check my phone because one of my friends messaged me. This is actually about Shadow Cavill. This is actually about Shadow Cavill. And that music is loud. There we go. I wake up at like 6 a.m. My friend messaged me, and it was at like 12. And I check on like my phone, and they message like, "You're still awake? I thought you'd be asleep by now." I'm like, I was asleep by then. And I texted him in my sleep. And like the weirdest part was it didn't sound like me. Like whoever texted my friend, which was probably me, didn't it didn't sound like me. And I legit was like, "Do I need to change my password?" But like my phone was in a different place than when I left it when I fell asleep. And so yeah, Shadow Cavill strikes again in the same or in 2 weeks. I'm 2 for 2 right now. And that's the thing I hate. I can sleep talk, I won't care about it, but when I sleep walk or do things, I don't like it because I'm like scared. Like, what if I like you like just run outside, or like get in my car or stuff like that. That's the hardest part about sleepwalking or sleep talking is people don't even like believe me entirely. Um, AFK grunt, I guess so. Because like it's hard to explain to someone, hey, I didn't actually message you, even though I seemed coherent. I wish you had made a mascot for yourself and have a visual for Shadow Cavill. I do need to figure out the mascot. Ugh. It's so tough because like there's me, like a little drawing of me, a silly whatever style you want, but I don't like drawing people with beards. Is that weird? I feel like drawing with people with beards just looks weird or it's difficult to pull it off well. That's just me. But then that falls and like if I want to do I would love to do yeah, this thing. I would love to do like a little critter or an animal. But I don't want to like get called furry bait. Like I'm cool. I don't care about being called a furry, but like the furry bait notion, I'm not sure. It's light and dark like yin and yang, but Shadow Cavill and regular Cavill. Was Shadow Cavill able to text? Yes! I could actually show the text. Here, wait. I'll read them out loud. It's from earlier today, so I have to scroll a bit. It was so weird. It was so surreal. This is, I think, the first time in a while that I've texted someone asleep. Yesterday. Okay, so yeah. My last message awake um was at 10:48. Okay? 10:48 p.m. At 12:19, I text them, "This is dumb. I legit feel like it's an entire night worth of trying F time." Here, wait. I could sit here, right. Complete side tangent, but here we go. There's the message. "This is dumb. I legit feel like it's been an entire night worth trying F time." I don't think it's furry bait. I've seen YouTubers have animals as profiles and don't call themselves furry. Valid. Okay. Shadow Caval's crazy. He's trying to live life outside of Cavill. I know. I guess this is Shadow Cavill being like, "This is dumb. I need more time to be awake, to be free." And yeah, my friend was like, responded very confused. They were like, "Why are you awake? Thought you fell asleep." Not like you can't, but like, why you usually don't fall asleep by this time? F time. My nana was sleep talking for a minute, and it was mumbles and a clear voice. She says, "That's so stupid." Why are people so hateful? And as I say this, guys, my friend texted me, "Have you seen Arcane season 2?" I said no. He said, "Then die." Cool. He's currently streaming something that has a picture of a Pukeko in in Discord. Don't know what that's about. I wanted to talk right there and say we're going for 2 passes, but I couldn't bring myself to talk. I think it's an Ultra Kill reference. Die. Uh-oh, Canvas notification. Why am I looking at it? Stop me. Stop me. I'm going to see a bad grade. Stop me, guys. 100, let's go. Here, guys. Oh, why am I talking while drawing a circle? That messed me up so bad. Okay, so I'm going to say this as Cobalt Core is playing, which is a furry game. Cool. Whatever. We're gonna hit a BRB, but I'm trying not to do the German bit. Add it to the German counter. I don't care. In terms of like Avatar, not like the show or the movie, but like what I would have my little mascot be. I'm trying not to do the German bit. If I was an animal, this is the definitive one. I've asked this before, but this is like the definitive. This is the definitive one. Okay. If I was an animal, what animal would I be? I swear to God, if you say a rat, I'm not doing the bit. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna get my water. I'll be right back in a bit. I'm gonna come back to the messages. I swear to God, no rat. Unless like you actually think I'm a rat. Anyways, be right back. Okay. This guy, Shadow Cavill, has a secret family with a wife and kids. Regular Cavill just won't let him live his life in the mortal shell. Goodness. Yeah, Shadow Cavill could stay down. Raccoon, interesting. Lizard, bird, and Jims is holding back. Don't worry, I can take it, Jims. It's okay. Unless it's rat. Lizard, Noah, bird. Okay, so the two big things right now are raccoon and bird. Panda. I've never thought I'd give panda vibes, but I actually no. I don't think I'm quite skinny in real life, and I feel like pandas have like a rotund aura about them. And but they are incredibly stupid to the point where you question wolf. Damn it! No, don't make me say it. A rat, a rat, a rat. Jeremy, you'd be a rat, a rat, a rat. I'd be a wolf. A wolf hybrid lion mix. King of the jungle, but still social and with it. I'm speaking myself in band and they're lazy. Okay, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Not a lazy person. Shadow Cavill is a crow. Monkey. Monkey. I can see it. Am I born? Wait, what year am I born? Okay. I think I'd be a wolf. Me too. Oh, I forgot about that part. Where he answers himself for no reason. Oh, is Delano monkey? Delano has monkey taken. Yeah, I really don't know what animal. For a while in lesson five, I was like, if I was gonna do one, I think I'd like being a puma. I think pumas are kind of cool. But that's hard to draw. I want something that I could be like super easy to draw. You have wolf slash fox taken. Ah, yeah, we were stealing. Guys, Shadow Cavill's waking, watching. You'd be a fox. Cat's a cat. Bear's a bear. Man, you guys got it easy. You guys can both be foxes. It's okay. I'll turn the music down a little bit. A little bit. There we go. Bernie's Mountain Dog. Solid. Good choice. Can I be like a half-opened can of Campbell's tomato soup? Oh no, I dropped my pen. I was just like spinning it around, kind of chatting with you guys. I'm waiting for my headache. I took some medicine earlier. I'm kind of waiting for the headache to wear off a bit. Do bears and cats get along? I've seen several Daily Dose videos where that is not the case. In fact, the cat usually scares away the bear in those videos. Snorlax. Ah. Because like Daily Dose just just posted a video of like funniest animal videos of all time or whatever it's called. Sorry, bear. That's the thing. I've seen like bird OCs and stuff. I've never been particularly fond of them. I haven't seen one that I've really liked. Because it's difficult. Then your hands would have to be the wings, or you'll have wings and then hands. But it's weird because then you'll be quadrupedal, right? Like you'd have hands and legs. And that increases complexity. So if you wanted to draw that character simply, it maybe get a bit difficult. Shadow Cavill active grimace shake. What? Thank you, cat. Responsible answer to that, cat. No. That's some rot right there. That's some. I think my favorite mascot on YouTube is the one dude. Ah, trying to remember him. He has like his mascot looks kind of like a, almost like an axolotl. Has like a tail. I can't remember his name. Falco? Is there drawings of Falco? Falco Chibi, maybe. That's kind of like the style I'm thinking of. I don't know if that's the correct way to call it. Ew, okay, wow. That is not what I wanted. Sorry, I saw one of these drawings and I got reminded of this stupid, oh my God. What's it called? Mordecai and Twink Princess whatever the pony's name is. Someone has a tungsten cube and a hat. I love that drawing so much. Okay, that's the nun or whatever it's called. Cool. Let's pick out a different song. Okay. I love that drawing so much. It's so funny to me. It's like the shooting stars thing. How do you feel about the cylinder challenge? I wish my ellipses were more correct. I think I have it conceptually down in 3D. I feel like it's in 3D space. I feel like I can push and pull them further away, but pretend like airplanes in the night. No, no. I wish I could do that like mid 2000s emo voice. Night skies. Or yeah, whatever. Airplanes in the night skies. Whatever. I'm not Jay Schlatt. You'll never expect an album from me. Favorite fictional quote? Uh, I don't speak Japanese from For Honor. I really can't think of one. Probably one from God of War. Oh wait, no, that reminds me. Okay, I'm actually bringing up this image here. Wait, this just has to happen. Okay, this is a cringy version of it because it's from 9gag as well, so that's not helping my case. So I'm actually not going to put that on screen. You know what? Okay, I'll revert to this. Actually, no, because this. That's valid. I like that one. I'm just gonna put that here while I look for it. There we go. That's my favorite game quote. Cool. And then we're gonna jump scare. Boom. Oh. Okay. I guess it didn't happen. Did I bump my camera? Of course, dang it, Kavel. What is that creature? It's a Strider from Half-Life. You know, just because you ask, we'll talk about it because it's a cool. Half-Life has some amazing. Okay, guys, you know we're gonna talk about Half-Life concept art. Half-Life concept art because I feel like it. Here's some of the original art for the Strider. By the way, guys, I'm about to put up some actually like kind of grotesque looking things. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds, 10 seconds to like leave. These things are gonna look gross. It's like body horror-ish. No gore, but definitely gross things. Okay, putting something, you can come back in like 2 minutes, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour. Okay, putting it on now. This is a Strider from Half-Life. That's not that bad, in my opinion. Yeah, like here's the actual in-game model. Um, Forgot how like grungy the original Half-Life concept art is, or Half-Life 2, I should say. Very cool stuff. Let's see if there's like a cooler looking model of it out there. So there's some cool renditions that people have done. I can't really find anything better. It's a Strider from Half-Life. Cool, cool. Okay, let's get into some drawing, shall we? I do too, so cool. So yeah, we're gonna get to the it's like a bicycle seat with legs. Okay. Half-Life monsters are so gross. I love them. Especially Jeff. Jeff's probably my favorite Half-Life monster. Oh no, the hunters, those are pretty freaking cool. I think those were designed well. But you guys, I did like the raccoon idea. I'm not sure if I give raccoon vibes. I am smaller, but I'm not chunky. I'm lanky. I think I'm short, so I wouldn't even say I'm like lanky. Hard to nail down. Then you're a fucking rat, dude, and you have to accept it. No, no. I do like cheese. Yikes! That one fell apart. I'm gonna go really tiny here because I feel like it. Oof, oof, oof. That's actually making me like. Okay, guys, let's start the cylinders for today. Let's uh let's start our cylinders. Yeah, cool. We're about to do 100 cylinders. Whoa, wow, guys, we're about to do it. Yippee! There's already a dot on this one, so I'm actually gonna use that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I'm sorry about that glare. I still want to fix that one day, which I will with the new yeah. We should get a heartbeat monitor. You'll just watch it peak as like I'm in like the first pass, going into my second pass of the ellipse, and then it completely falls off afterwards. Like I go from like 130 to like 2. And then back to like whatever what is the normal heart rate? I actually don't know. I feel like 90 is a good number, but I really don't know. You should play Baldur's Gate 3 one day. It's so fun. I have it. I started it. I did not have the time to get into it that much. You guys, should I finish the last demo or make Zora art? Zora art, three sword style. Ooh, heck yeah. Hmm. I don't want to smear ink. Oh yeah, guys, shout out. I'm not sure how much my roommate wants me to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it. My roommate just got his second round interview today, and apparently it went really well. So let's all shout out to my roommate. Very excited to see where it goes. This is a very cool job opportunity that he has. Ah! Whatever. Whew. Think you may have to get a super ultra mega roll in the Discord. Oh shoot, I forgot that existed. Dang it. Oh, so it would have been so much easier to hide it from Delano if I just didn't delete it. Oh, dang it. My bad. I didn't have the foresight right there. That's my bad. Yeah, I think you're misreading it, Delano. You may, you know. Do you need to take a stream off, Delano? You feeling okay? Am I getting yelled at, or is that just like a grabbing attention? I think I'm getting yelled at. I'm sorry. I'm not good at those things. I'm sorry. Oh, yikes. Gotta get them eyes checked. Whoa. Don't ask me what happened. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, I'm high, I guess. I don't know why both of these are like that. That's crazy. I've been watching too much Schedule 1. I got contact high. Donut weed. Is that a bit in the video? Oh, there's weed stories I want to say, but I shouldn't. What are you putting in chat, Delano? Delano's had some interesting messages today. Yikes. Ah, no, 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 no. Ah. Okay, whatever. That's such a terrible feeling. Uh-oh, why have I been atted? Memes. Okay. What a world, what a world. You have an evil witch laugh? I don't know why when you said that, I imagined that. There's that video of that kid laughing. He's like, just over and over again. I love that video so much. Smooth, but definitely not in the center. Yikes. Remember when the peak of the internet was JonTron singing Katy Perry's Firework? Was that like the first time we got a YouTuber cover of a song? Like a full on probably no, but still. That was a big one. I don't know why I just randomly remembered that. It was truly a moment of all time. What's your favorite snack? Tell me why it isn't chips. My favorite snack is twofold. I like cheese and crackers a lot. I'm not sure if that counts as a single, like a Triscuit and some Colby Jack slices. It's just solid. You can't go wrong. Fig Newtons are up there, which is a weird pick, but it's respectable. That's a cheese and crackers. I usually have it with some like sliced up summer sausage. Like I get a little paper plate. I get Triscuits, Colby Jack cheese, summer sausage. Hey, what's up, Luffy? How you doing? Been a minute. Peanut butter chocolate ice cream. Is that a snack? I feel like that's a treat. What's the difference between a treat and a snack? This is literally from Jerma's stream, where he starts questioning the difference between like a candy and a snack. Klondike bar today and it was great. I forgot those existed. It's on brand with bear though, given that the mascot is a polar bear. Do you only eat bear-based products? Bear, what's your thoughts on Smokey? Imagine if there's 20 people there who would greet all of them. Heck yeah. Of course Bear has a bear mug. Cat is not a cat. Cat. Oh my gosh. Bear is not a fake fan. Oh yeah, you like bears? Name three types three types of bear mugs. I love it. What is it here? I'm gonna look up what Smokey the Bear looks like. Here we okay. Shadow Cavel or Alt Bear. You're right. Smokey the Bear. Kev, give me some guys regarding ellipse and rotating box. Give me some advice regarding I don't know. What are you struggling with? I think that'd be more helpful if I learned what you were having difficulty with. Okay, so we got several Smokey the Bears here. We got this one. I think this one looks like the OG, I guess. Kind of not liking it. Those eyes are too far. Like that's no, that's bothering me. This I can get behind. This just seems very already not. This just seems very we like it. All of these are still a little bit uncanny. I don't think there's a single one here that I'm like, that's normal. You can't get a ellipse right whenever I go over it. Trying to think. So, what is wrong? Are you super wobbly? Are you is your minor axis off? Is it both? Because we start at improving and critique when we can actually label the things that are wrong with it. It's not as helpful for us to like look at it and be like, it's wrong, and go to the next one. We should, it's really wobbly. Okay, are you going fast or are you going slow? Mild, I guess. Already. Well, I'd recommend speeding up just a tiny bit. Make sure you're ghosting a lot when doing these, right? You don't want to be like, but you want to be to a point where you're like, okay, keeping the motion. Because typically when we're wobbling, we're going too slow and wavering in our confidence. So we want to up our confidence, right? So increasing speed, so we don't really have a chance to second guess ourselves, and ghosting a lot makes us more confident. So speeding up just a tiny bit. Don't go crazy fast, but just enough to where it's harder to wobble because you're going about it so much. Uh, and then plenty of ghosting beforehand. Those are, I'd say, the two most helpful things for me. There's not really a perfect speed. It's mainly just finding a speed that works best for you. Yikes. Oh, yikes. See, that's a reason when you go too fast, but you're gonna be wrong. It's not gonna fix it instantly, but like a really slow ellipse with minimal ghosting. Which we're prone, but like speeding up to a pace that's more normal for me, right? Okay, that was just a lie, I guess. Got a little bit messed up right there, but I'd say in general, much more confident of a line. Um, Not the best example because of that, but yeah, same rule applies. Much less wobblier, much more solid. What I usually do, here's something I just realized, is I do the first pass faster, and then second pass I kind of slow down a bit. Because at that point, I can see where I'm going and I won't wobble as much because I have a path. So I wouldn't recommend doing this as a beginner. I'd recommend just kind of, you know, going about it, doing what makes most sense for you. But slowing a bit down on that second pass could help. Because you're basically like setting up the track the first time and then running it the second. In the same way while we ghost a lot, because we're getting used to that motion and then we execute. Dang. Heck yeah. I'm not sure if it's a good one, but I like it. It's got me some results. Cool. Let Cat have the role. I mean, I'm not the server owner, but let's not torture them, especially if they're considering helping out the server. That's my vote, at least. It's a humble peasant of the Delano dynasty. Oof, my eyes are getting heavy, everybody. My friend wants to watch, or I want to watch Unusual Memes, and then we're gonna watch a Sam Says 3 from Dropout / Game Changer. And I'm super excited. I'm super eepy. I hope I don't fall asleep while we watch. Then again, Game Changer makes me laugh so much and smile so much that like my face hurts. So how does one life to their heart's content? Sorry, bad. As if I'm absolved of spelling mistakes. I feel like I'm regressing. Speaking of regressing, I walked behind, like I took a step out of lecture for a second in my algorithms class, and like looking at everyone's hairline from behind and all of the impending bald spots, I was like, yikes, this major sucks. Guys, do not go into engineering unless you want to lose your hairline. Like, actually, I'm not joking. You will lose your hairline. Heck yeah, the chef. Yeah, when we're on it, we're on it. When we're not, we're not. Yikes. Let's label these. Let me make sure we're in the 90s. '78. Yep, we're in the 90s, guys. You still have your hair? Lucky. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. Less hair means your brain can't handle creating hair and instead focus on maxing its knowledge. Then I got scammed. I don't know anything. I know nothing and I lost my hair. What? Unfair freaking trade. That's 94. Dang it. Well, we messed it up. Gotta throw the whole page away. Okay. I should become bald this summer. Oh no, I'm not sure if you're listening. I have no power. I've learned nothing. Or should I become bald? I read that wrong. Because I feel like so many have said that. It's a trope. And Bear, I think whatever you do with your hair is dependent upon you. Just realize my dad isn't bald and he's a software engineer and he's old. Is he a Python developer or C developer? No, he's probably a C developer. Maybe he knows the secrets to life in the universe. And good genetics. C. I thought you were saying like, yes, he's really happy with his job. That's great to hear. Then yeah, that's the secret, right? Tell him to hire me, please. Thank you. Ah! Okay. We love passionate, full head of hair people. What if I'm only one of those? Would you guys still love me if I was a Java developer? If I ever get a partner who's a rare Kavel crash out, not rare. What's the purpose of the middle line? Oh, well, first off, welcome, Tills G. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome. Yeah, so the middle line helps us gauge the minor axis of our ellipses. So whenever we draw a cylinder through space, we know that no matter what our ellipse, the center line of it is going to line with that. So you can actually see over here with these corrected ones, they're corrected, things like that. The goal is to get this pretty aligned, kind of like this one. But due to human error and practice, we may not always get there. Helps us gauge it all. And so yeah, we can imagine a little dot right here, and that's the normal vector for these things. These cylinders. Fortran developer. I legit made that joke today. Because like we all know that, you can learn as much Python as you want through all your leak code interviews and stuff. But you're probably gonna be working in some archaic legacy code. Yo, what's up? Taking the monkey name to shrimp to Twitch. Love it. Huge. Because I'm getting a bit lost. How's it going? Ay, ay, ay. Eating Brussels, why did I read Brussels sprouts? Brussels sprouts right now. God, I love Brussels sprouts. They're okay. They have to have like a lot of salt. They have to be so salty that I forget about how much I don't like their flavor. Lots of iron, very heart healthy. My how's the calf? The calf's calving. How about you? Sweet chili Brussels sprouts. I've never had those. That sounds good though. Actually, sweet chili, I'm not sure. What is it? My roommates asked me the other night. They're like, "What made you came up with the name Kavel?" I was like, literally, I was biking one day. I was like, if I had a YouTube art channel, what would the name be? Kavel. Okay, that was it. Like, I think I started with the letter K, and then I was like, yeah, I need to get Twitch chat up on the YouTube end so YouTube can like, I don't sound like I'm talking to nobody and I'm kind of just a weirdo. Then he slipped on gravel, basically. Actually, I've been riding missing one of the. I said this last time. I've been missing a nut on one of the axles. So yeah, I've been riding dangerously. I need to not do that. Let's make this really wide for no reason. I'm making the weirdest face right now for these. Gravel Cavel. Is that the Shadow Cavel's name? Gravel. Maybe my character could be a grackle. Then again, drawing like a pure black. Actually, no. You know what? I think we've nailed something. I think a grackle would be pretty cool. I'm not at all like grackles in real life, or male grackles. They like are weird. It's like I like the notion of I really love a character that's easy to draw, very goofy silhouette. Kind of like this thing. Like this is the kind of I mean this was not me drawing it. Um, but like characters that are just funny and goofy. And I love characters that are completely black, like Crow, for example. You only have their silhouette and their big old eyes, or like a black cat. A grackle is a type of bird found in kind of like eastern, southern, basically everything but like midwestern, I think, U.S. or north. Um, a pure black bird makes very silly noises. They come in the thousands. If you've ever been in a Walmart parking lot and anywhere in the south of the U.S., you've seen plenty of them, and they make some really interesting noises. I'm gonna have a grackle rant because I love them. I've already had grackle rants with like most chat members here, but let's talk about grackles because like I love them. I think I got a picture. I got a video of a male the other day. It wasn't that good though. You're right. And they have these giant necks. Here, great-tailed, specifically a great-tailed grackle. They have these very silly necks that like swoop. This is a great-tailed male grackle. They have this kind of like iridescent sheen about them, and these awesome tails that I love. Their tails are so awesome. They don't have any thoughts, by the way. They don't think. They are they are hollow. But look at that tail. It's just so flamboyant and out there. And they'll go from like very silly like very long neck and goofy to like in just the other second like puffed up making the weirdest noises ever. They're so adorable. And they're so pretty. The females aren't as pretty. Here's a female. they're still goofy. The males like show off and compete a lot, and it's very funny watching them do that. I'll try to find one. Here's one. Oh, here's an even better one. They'll like stand right next to each other and do this like look all the way up and then look at each other like this, just kind of strutting around. Very funny. And their calls are awesome. Okay, that's the Grackle rant. I think we've figured out if I was gonna have a little character, it'd be like a little Grackle. It would be me though. Like I would want it to be anthropomorphic, but like really trashily drawn. Like kind of think of Oda. Kind of like how Oda's is just like super simple, nothing going on, right? Something of this. I don't know. Grackle rant over. Beast form Kavel. It's a full moon, and I just turn into like a little silly Grackle. Prance about. Stare at people all weird like and make sounds that sound like they sound like shutters from a camera. Like it's very weird. Let's do a crazy long one. Oh, we're not gonna have room for another. We could do a tiny one, I guess. Grackle build. Oh goodness. So yeah, I think we've Barrow's right. I think it's just gonna be Grackle head. And then like my hands will be normal human hands, but they'll be like the Vanta Black kind of type beat. Maybe the claw. I always like the claws with like the little nails on them, or the human hands with like the little nails. That way of drawing them. My one of my favorite artists, Hataya, does that a lot. Hotline Miami? What about Hotline? Is that a? Oh yeah, no, okay, just the bird mask. Yeah, I can see it. Hataya does this kind of form of drawing hands though a lot. This is an exaggerated example. You have these like obviously very animalistic claws, but like this is like human, but you have these like sharper claw hands. Here's another one. Oh, poor cat does not know the culture that is Hotline Miami. I still listen to that music in the gym quite frequently. It's such perfect gym music. That's okay. Imagine if someone played, and then they probably did, but someone played Hotline Miami while high, especially Hotline Miami 2, that ending. I'd just be like, what? Scarred for life. Katana Zero. DLC? Ooh, okay, maybe it's time to buy. This is a much better page. I mean, we've had some mistakes, but feeling a bit better. Having that Grackle and Hataya rant, my two favorite things, or things I like a lot. That kind of like reset me mentally a little bit in a good way. Cleared up the headache a little bit. My favorite bird is the humble killdeer. Funny bird. Let's see this. Killdeer. Killdeer. Ooh. Wait, I think I've seen one of these before. Are these like, do they lay their... Yes, I know about these. And I have a story about one. For everyone interested, this is what a killdeer looks like. And I'm choosing this pose for a very specific reason. Exactly. Yeah, so killdeer are very interesting. Here, wait. Exactly. So if you'll notice on the side of this picture, we'll go in big screen mode. Killdeer are very unique because they lay their eggs to disguise them with rocks. They don't have nests per se, they just like lay them in rocks. And what they'll do is they are super loud, they are super like aggressive. They'll do this, they'll fan out to protect their eggs. And yeah, they'll like fly away and like yell and scream and all that. But if you get too close, then they'll return to their nest and defend it. Um, this is on Wikipedia. I don't know why, but we're gonna have this image now. Very beautiful birds as well, but most importantly, it's just because they're so angry. They're so loud. Back in elementary school, there was a killdeer. There's like this like irrigation thing next to a walkway where there's a bunch of rocks, and in those rocks, killdeer tower. Have you seen? I'm not sure if you've seen that video. There's a pigeon tower video. Anyways, um, yeah, we were probably in like second or third grade at recess, and we found, these rocks with the eggs in there. And of course, our teachers make like yeah, this is ecology, this is how birds work, blah, blah, blah. Don't touch it. And of course, we're kids, and they like walk away. And so we keep testing how good we can get, how close we can get to the killdeer. And oh, yikes. And its eggs. And I remember like it once like got up and flew at one of the kids, and like everyone ran off screaming, and we never touched it again. End of story. Oh, I messed that up bad. I was too focused rambling about silly stories in elementary school. Thank you for your bird input. Very good story. What emote is that? Is that? Oh no, okay. Yikes. Kind of like how I almost got attacked by that squirrel the other day. What unconventional animal would you raise? Capybara. Interesting. Probably, I can imagine that's probably a pretty easy animal to raise. They seem chill. Snow owls. Ooh, very cool choice. That's the thing. I would pick an owl as like my go-to like representational animal, but they're too learned. They're the symbol of knowledge, and that is not me. Grackles are weird. I think that's more me. They're so beautiful. They're deadly. I feel like it's our human instinct to recognize that this animal is a killing machine. Unconventional animal to raise. Ferrets if they didn't stink. But that's not really unconventional. Just ferrets smell so bad. But they're so silly. They're like little slinkies. They're very intelligent. I want an animal that I'd say, yeah, if a puma was like non-aggressive, it was still like a cat, like just a normal cat, but non-aggressive and couldn't hurt people, I'd raise a puma. Or just a wolf. I love big animals. Like I've always wanted, once like I'm on my own in my own apartment and stuff, I'd always want like a German Shepherd or even another Great Pyrenees. Scratch all that. I'm taking everything I said back. I want an owl. or not an owl, a crow, a pet crow, but like not it. Like I'm just gonna leave my window open. It can come in, it can hang out if it wants, or it could just fly away, do its own thing. And I'll teach it things. I'll teach it how to steal people's money. Kangaroo would be cool. Oh my god, they're ripped. Yeah, can fight for sure. You want a horse? Solid. What kind of horse? Crows are so cool. I just appreciate their intelligence so much. Wow, for the 100th box, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? If I knew that was going to be your 100th, I would have tried harder. No. Well, Grackle it is. Okay. I'll start dreaming up designs. Maybe that could be my 50% this week. Butler Kangaroo animation idea. Ooh. White horse with gray spots on the back. Like gray, like dot spots. That'd be cool. Okay, guys. Oh, wait. We need to actually do corrections. Stream's not over yet. Even though it's been going a bit over time. Because I spent time yapping. But I don't care. I had a wonderful day today. I am a very bad headache. You can still have a great day even if you have a very bad headache. I'm going to get lots of sleep tonight. I'm going to go to my favorite gym tomorrow. I'm going to finish up my project and get started on other homework. We're going to wrap up this semester strong. It's going to be wonderful, guys. But most importantly, sleep. I'm very tired. Woke up with a headache. Ah. I stayed in bed this morning. I shouldn't have, but I did. I had no reason to stay. I got lots of sleep. But I convinced myself that, like, I don't want to go to the gym, or, like, not the gym that's next to me. And if I don't go to the gym today, then I have to go tomorrow. But that's the thing, I could also just go tomorrow on my rest day, move my days around. Went to bed at 11. Same here. We're all so. Let's do it again. Woke up with a headache as well. Felt better for some chicken noodle soup. Ooh, I could go for some chicken noodle soup. Finally felt finally getting over a bit of a cold. Sounds awesome. Glad to hear. That's kind of like a fake response, and I just realized I didn't critique this one. Yoink. Yoink. Heck yeah. Alrighty, guys. 100 cylinders. Day 365. Wow, my head hurts. Yikes. It's kind of that's where my eyes are starting to hurt. You know those? Okay. So yeah. Oh wait, okay, let me get the right horse. I'm horrible with breeds. Oh yeah, I forgot Cat is a horse expert. Dappled gray horse. Huge. Well, with that being said, everybody, hooray! It's stream 365. We are 35 streams out from 400. Hopefully, we'll be done by the 250 cylinder challenge by then and walking into lesson 6. Actually, I will guess that we'll probably be near. Actually, no, we won't be near the summer promptathon just yet. Stream 420, I will be showing up late. Geez, okay. Sorry, that was just dumb. Anyways, but yeah, so I think that's about all. Thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I don't have much to say. We're not going to be streaming Friday or Saturday. I'm going home to visit my family. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll be doing 50% Friday on Thursday once again. I know it's a little bit weird, but 50% is super important during challenges like this. Owl defense. Okay, wait. Owl defense. Is it the one I'm thinking of where like they're just like super? Yeah, it's so scary looking. I love it. Okay. Anyways, sincerely, thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Another bit of a tuber outro. I can't wait to see you. Okay, whatever. See you guys.